不要拦住，不要拦住，也慢慢吃 ，it's okay 啦，don't worry. So you still cannot decide whether you're coming, Han Ye. You got something on that day? Don't know, then you're going to miss a lot of fun. I leave it to you, okay? Junie, turn on your camera. Junie, where are you? You're coming, right? Next Friday? Junie, why you don't want to talk to Uncle Raymond? Very fast, Next week will be the end of the year of 2023 already. So fast. Wow. Junie, turn on your camera. Hanya, you already given to me the resolution strategy, right? Last week, correct? Yes, well done. We went through it. So, Junie, you have to tell me, later, can you help me to type in here as well? And then Le Tong is, I think, is on the way. I think last night she flew back from China, if I'm not mistaken. So why is it important to have a good resolution? So, okay, since you're eating, Uncle Raymond read to all of you. So you have to understand next year, you guys are just promoted to Sec2. It's going to be a very challenging year. A year that is going to be full of fun, of course, full of excitement, and now you are the so-called the senior of the lower secondary school, 对吗, Han Ye? So the Sec1 coming will be blur blur, while looking up onto you all as a 大哥大姐, okay? But then again, you also have some conflict of among yourself, within yourself. So what are you going to do about it, and how are you going to solve this problem? So I mean, next year is so important, right, Han Ye and Junie, that is it okay that you turn on the camera, Junie? It's so important next year because it's the streaming year, whereby you need to know which faculty, I call it faculties, or courses that you're going to go for that 3. So along the way, you might find that, oh, this subject, I'm going to give up. This subject, I don't think I can make it. This subject, so tough. But this subject is so important. I need to go in Sec3. I need this subject. For example, chemistry. All right, it's compulsory. Thank you, Junie. I see you, Junie, next Friday. Right? Yeah, no need to say, am I allowed to come? Or, hey, don't ask me this kind of question now. Of course, you're invited, my dear friend, my dear sir. You're most welcome, definitely. Okay, enjoy yourself. Okay, this is a party for all of you. And then, yeah, to have enjoy, relax, and get to mingle with other friends. Well, you can see some of the cocottes that there will be playing Genshin. So maybe I was thinking to set up a Genshin games for all of you if you are interested. Okay. You don't like You don't like Genshin? I also don't know how to play the game. Junie, thanks for your wallpaper. I see like that. Don't go now already. I can't see you. Okay, so let's go. It's a important lesson for today because you need to tell me what are your conflicts that you foresee next year for your study. Okay, proper conflict resolution skills are designed to keep disagreement from escalating while continuing to discuss its point of view and eventually reach a collaborative conclusion by using a conflict resolution skill. You'll be better equipped to learn from and teach others in both professional and personal realms. So, Julie, when you see a when you are reading, when you are reading a comprehension passage next year, right? And then you came across some difficult words, and then you came across certain paragraph that you're not sure in this comprehension passage. Sorry, Julie. What is your action to be taken? Okay, Han Ye, I repeat again. So let's say both of you, next year Sec2, you're reading a comprehension passage, be it a test, exam, or practice. You came across this passage, then you say, hey, this word very difficult, or this paragraph, hey, damn it, I don't understand. So there's a conflict already, right? You're not sure to ask yourself, what should I do? Where should I get help? Julie, what is your next course of actions to be taken? Please unmute and tell me. Hello? Yes?
Like try to guess the word meaning.
Can you bring down your camera a bit, please?
I was trying to guess the meaning of the word.
Ah, well done. You guessed the word. But then what about the paragraph?
Huh?
What about the paragraph? So you guess the word. Let's say the word you're not sure. Let's say, for example, you do not know what is this word, a collaborative. So you guess that. Okay, fair enough. What about the whole entire paragraph? You're not sure in the passage. What will you do? Back to you. 你会怎么做呢？
Try to find a meaning of it.
Say again, say again. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Like,
Same thing, right? When you're reading your Chinese 理解问答 right? 那段你真的不明白、不理解，你会怎么去 understand 它呢？你怎么去 What will you do?
I'll read it again and again.
Okay, well done. Good. That's the answer I want to hear. First, you guess the words and then you read again and again. Okay, 谢谢你，祝你。What about you, 韩烨？你吃饱了吗，韩烨？吃饱了。Okay. So what will you do when you came across a word? When you come across a word, then you're not sure. What will you do in a comprehension passage?
I would read the whole paragraph and at least get a picture of what the paragraph is saying.
Well done. Okay, that is the word for that particular word, right? What about the 整个 paragraph 鸡蛋糕？那个 paragraph 我真的不晓得他在讲什么，怎么办呢？
Read the first sentence.
Well done. Oh my God, I love you. Yes, in the first sentence. To give you some ideas 的 hint 啊，记住啊，从今天起啊，每个 sentences of each paragraph 就是你的 key topic 了。说不管是在 comprehension passage 也好，还是在理解问答也好，还是在你跟人家讲话也好，一定有一个主题的 topic sentence。So for example，行业开玩笑，你不要生气啊。如果我讨厌你的话，in my heart I hate I don't say hate 啦，hate is not a nice word 啦，hate means therefore HATE stand for have all thoughts evil. So when you hate someone means you want the devil and the evil and the Satan to kill that someone. Hey, do you know what, guys? Yesterday in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, this guy went around in Prague, the capital of Czech, to kill 14 people, including his father, a 2 years old girl, and the father, if I'm not mistaken, and other people. And then went to the university and killed another 10 people. And then later on, he banged himself. Okay, so don't use the word hate. That means this boy 24 years old boy is really full of hatred. That means the evil thoughts in him and say, go and kill your father. Your father made you study like crazy. Your father is the one evil already. So let's say I dislike you. What do you think my first topic center will be on you? Go away, I don't like to talk to you. Get lost. Something like that, right? Okay. So Johnny, if I like you, what is my first sentence to you? Oh, hi, Junie, how are you? How is your day? Correct now. So this is a what you mean by ma? So if let's say emotional, like yesterday, my sis, her godfather passed away 3 days ago in Malaysia. So the first thing is, of course, 我要安慰他嘛，我跟我太太要安慰他，对不对？好，杨烨 ，What's the first word I will come out from my mouth？华语就会这样讲，对吗？小妹，节哀顺变，听过哦？听过吗？听过吗？有没有听过节哀顺变？就你没有听过啊？节哀顺变就是说那个朋友还是亲戚，他的父母亲还是谁 pass away kick the bucket。节哀顺变，你 ask your parents 就是说 my deepest condolences to you。You know what? My deepest condolences to you，就是说please take care. I'm so sorry to hear that your godfather passed away. Please take care. So 节哀顺变就是说 please take care. Rest. Hope your godfather rest in peace. 就是节哀顺变，所以 correct 了。你不能说哇，你 got that pass away 恭喜发财你哇，死得很爽哇 I tell you the next thing she will slap me correct 对不对？ She will be very angry 对吗？ Okay, so of course I feel sad. You know, the moment I say that to her, she start crying already. So my wife and I start consoling her, and I also feel very emotional because the godfather is a very very nice, super nice person. 哎，我跟你讲哦，你不要怕哦，他在那个老人院哦，那些人没有跟他擦屁股，you know what happened？他的整个屁股全部都生虫哎，就是生虫痛了，他不小心他从那个床上掉下来，fell down from the bed and hurt. He said he already got a first head concussion. That's why now second, and that's it, sayonara. So you see, and poor thing, the godfather and godmother don't have any children at all. So how? Of course, I wish both your parents 身体健康，万事如意，福如东海，寿比南山，健健康康。But in life, we are so unpredictable. So in order to make your parents healthy, guys, you have to suck it up. How? Study well. Make your parents, every time when they look at your report books and marks, they are super happy. Then Han Ye and Zuni, you ask yourself, 你们做得到吗？你们一定可以做得到。你们一定，只要你们说 I love you, mommy. Love stand for I love you, mommy, daddy. Sorry, love stand for live on virtue everlasting. Virtue 就是好的东西，一代传一代。So you see the conflict between hate and love. You decide. So the topic sentence is important. I told you, whatever I'm teaching you is always related to the next paragraph that I'm going to say and third. You see? Now you get it. You see? So let's talk facilitation. So assertive 就是 tell yourself 你做得到吗？两位宝贝，乐童 if you're listening in video，你做得到吗？你可以把这个克服吗 ？Can you get rid of this obstacle? Then if you cannot meditation，就是坐下来祈祷祷告。Okay, every morning and every night I will pray to my God Jesus Christ and pray to even all my students or even my ex-students and their parents. Meditation, keep yourself. Please don't honestly, this morning one of my police officers tell me about ChatGPT. You heard of ChatGPT 哦，韩烨子敬很喜欢用 ChatGPT, right? You see, you know, right, that time, okay? I don't stop you all using ChatGPT. Seriously. Now, there are some countries against ChatGPT, but I realize ChatGPT does help students in certain points. Seriously. It's a self-learned tool. Do not stop using it. But when you're reading it, please, you must have a conflict of interest. 到底这个 ChatGPT 是对的吗？还是错的吗？到底是不是他讲的有道理吗？ You see, actually ChatGPT help you to create problem solving and also accountability. So make sure that when you are copying some of ChatGPT into your homework or this thing, you must be sincere and honest. Are you willing to change the content, change the sentence, change the structures, and make it your own? So you see, you cannot always depend on a school teacher. You cannot depend on Uncle Raymond. You cannot depend on ChatGPT. The only person you can depend on is yourself. You have to empathy yourself. You must tell yourself, okay, it's your career, no, Junyi and Hanye, it's your career. So this month we are talking about all these things, but next month is different already. This next month is full speed ahead already. Full speed. Now every test will be accountability. I will be recording all the tests. Seriously, until you say, Uncle Raymond, that's enough already. Let's say somewhere in the middle of the year, say, I don't want to continue your tuition. Then that's it. I will not strike off your name. I will just leave it there. I never want to strike off students who left my tuitions. Sometimes they come back for whatever reason. Sometimes, of course, they don't come back. Sometimes they came back after they graduated. So there are many reasons. Okay. So this is where the interviewing and attentive listening. You have to listen to your heart, Hanye and Junie. Say why? So why do you think you have to listen to your heart, Hanye and Junie? Who is your biggest enemy, Hanye and Junie? Who is your biggest enemy? Hello, can somebody answer me? Hanye, who is your biggest enemy? Junie, I can't see you. Are you there? I only see your fan. It's a phone sun. Hanye. Oh, Hanye, who is your biggest enemy? Hey, I tell you, I'm going to strip you naked again. You do this. Who is your biggest enemy? There's no IDK 哈，please。哎，
But
宝贝
me,
啊，
one of
你
my friends,
已经14岁了哈，麻烦你哈，不可以
but me,
ID。
one of my friends,
Sorry？
treat me very bad.
啊
One of my friends, they treat me very bad when they're angry, but when they not angry, they're very nice man.
？So who is your biggest enemy? Your friend 啊，你是不是？
Oh, it's anger issues.
Oh, so your biggest enemy is anger issue. 好，说得
No,
好。
anger issues. His anger issues.
No,
Because
no,
all
your 我在讲你的 biggest enemy. I don't give a damn about your
oh
friend. 你
no,
你
when he got anger, when he has these anger issues, it's very hard to stop him. He go like into the toilet and then just go scream like that.
No, I don't give a damn about his anger management. I don't give a damn. I'm talking about you.
Oh,
Who is your biggest enemy for you? I thought your biggest enemy is your anger management. 你懂意思吗？啊，so who is your biggest enemy？韩烨，你想一下啊，就你，who is your biggest enemy？你自己谁是你的敌人？一定要讲哈，你们两个一定要讲，不可以静静啊。Give me a minute 啊，I'm gonna get something. Then by the time I come back, you must tell me 啊。Okay, who is your biggest enemy? 就你。
My form teacher.
Oh my goodness, seriously? Hey, so Junie, how you survive for the past 10 months in school this year? Oh my God.
I
Tell
got
me that
remember
you don't-
for no reason.
Sorry?
The form teacher, right? When someone do something wrong, right? He don't find the reason one. He will anyhow find the person that did it. Then I got reminded for no reason.
So even if you even if you yourself sometimes for no reason just happen to your friend tap you on your shoulder and talk to you, ask you, hey Johnny, can you lend me a pencil? Then you turn around and then your form teacher say, hey Johnny, why are you talking? Then you say, sure, I want to no, I don't want to listen to you. Okay, please don't talk. Correct. Something like that, right? 对吧? Is he a very old teacher?
Kinda.
Estimate how old he is.
40, 50.
Okay. That speaks something. Okay. Old school of thoughts like me. I also have to learn. So that means every day you go to school, you are having a phobia. Hey, no
But only
lah.
see her for 30 minutes.
Sorry?
Only see her for 1 hour.
Every day.
Yeah.
What is what subject is he teaching? He taught you?
FC. The food thing.
Oh, the food. Okay. And he's your form teacher. And how can you evaluate your OFC? Okay. How about you? Thanks for sharing, Juni. Please, if you come across this type of thing, you must share with your parents. Did you share with your parents?
My parents say nothing. She said good good teacher recommend students.
Sorry, it's a bit nonsense. I don't agree. I'm an ex-teacher before. I'm a discipline teacher before. I've been teaching in secondary school before. I would say some teachers are not all good teachers, or not say they are lousy teachers, are not good in terms of managing students. Okay, let's be honest. All right. So I'm not saying they are all bad teachers. All teachers who can teach in school are good teachers and excellent teachers. Maybe the way they handle students are different. So I don't agree what your parents say. Okay, because sometimes your parents, we went to school last time. Maybe our way of doing in our younger days, in our secondary school life, totally different from your generation. Trust me. Maybe if I'm the Ministry of Education, I would want to make the parents to sit in the school for 1 week and attend the lesson by the teacher and make them become a student and see what they get. It's a totally different. Like you see, when sitting in assembly, sometimes you all sit in the assembly on the floor, right? And then you have to cross your leg, correct? Then when you cross your leg, then you will sit too long, your leg will get numb, and then got like electric shock. Then you have to stretch your leg, right? Because I come from a mixed school, some of the girls will stretch their leg until the way they sit are very inappropriate, or even the guy they stretch a leg like gangsters sitting on the floor, that kind of things. But then again, it all depends, how you sit, your behavior. So some parents say, can you sit properly? Some teachers say, can you sit properly? You go and sit on the floor for 1 hour and see how you can move your legs. Okay. So Junie, thank you for sharing that the biggest enemy is your form teacher. So hey Junie, would this form teacher continue to teach you in Sec 2?
Oh,
Oh my God, then you say, oh gosh, shit, this is live recording. What happens if he's watching this video? Okay, thank you, Junie. So who is your biggest enemy, Anye? Welcome, Le Tong, good morning. We are talking about who is your biggest enemy in your life, Anye. Anye, 不要这么 blur 嘞。想到了没有？在想。Hello, Le Tong, thank you for turning on the camera.
Probably
Okay.
another one of my classmates.
Oh, your biggest enemy is your classmate. Whoa. Why?
He treated me very bad.
Did you say something offended him?
No. He said he always he's way bigger than me and he always like say, keep quiet, you have no friends.
他这样讲你啊? Oh my God. Then did you inform your parents?
Nah. It's
No.
nothing.
Wow, you're so brave, no? You handle your own secret.
Because when I always talk back to him, he can't think of another thing to talk back.
To you, huh? So you will say, Hanye, just shut up, don't talk, you got no friends.
Yeah.
Oh, then your response is that you go away, you don't want to talk to him. I can't hear you, you are muting. Sorry?
When he talk back, when I talk back, right, he just like can't think of another thing to talk back to me. So like pretty stupid.
I like your style of handling, just ignore this kind of people. Yes, well done. It's not easy, So you're going to be in the same class with him next year also, right? Okay, how are you going to handle this person now? How are you going to resolve this conflict?
Do the same thing. He just walks away after I just talk back.
No need, my dear. For this type of person, just ignore him. Don't even bother to talk to you. Don't even bother to talk to him. Don't even waste your breath, waste your time, waste your effort to talk to him. Okay, just ignore and move on. Seriously, don't give a damn. Thank you so much, Hanye, okay, Junie, the biggest enemy is your form teacher. The biggest enemy is Hanye, is your classmate. I got people who tell me the biggest enemy is procrastination. My biggest enemy 就是毫疑不决 is my procrastination. My biggest enemy within myself is temptation. My biggest enemy within myself is laziness. My biggest enemy is myself. Whoa, very true, man. If it's not your biggest enemy yourself, that's it. Oh my goodness, it's raining. Tonight, Uncle Raymond has a Christmas party. So Le Tong and your sister, if you want, you can come to Khatib MRT station there. There's a very big park beside the home team. I'm organizing a Christmas party here for my residents in Yishun South. Okay, there will be bazaar sales, Christmas things around happening. All right, thank you. So Le Tong, who is your biggest enemy in your life? Sorry?
One of my last year schoolmates.
Did I hear very soft, my dear? Did you say that your biggest enemy is your schoolmate, huh?
My last year schoolmate.
Last year is primary 6, eh?
Yeah.
Last year primary 6, huh?
Yes.
Is it, my dear?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, you seem as Hanye, so move on, guys. You see, look at here, the conflict resolution. Either you assertive, like say, I don't give a damn. Now they move on their life. Are you going to meditate and keep yourself cool? Are you going to empathize? Sometimes Le Tong and Hanye, for the two of you, sometimes their friends or your classmates might be jealous of you because they're more handsome, more prettier than them. You're more smarter, you're more good, and because you have got more influence than them, That's why 一个字哈，韩业这种 jealous 妒忌你们。All right, so move on. Seriously, Junie, move on. Move on is 神经病啊，各位们。如果明年他还是我 form teacher，怎么 move on？我鸡蛋糕我还要 suffer 10吗？你神经病！你不是我吗？你不是我坐在课室里面整天听他发牢骚，你讲的很容易咯 Uncle Raymond。对，就你讲的没有错。说怎么办 ？You are going to be in the situation, right? How? You see? Let's go. The resolution of conflict in the workplace. So your workplace is like your study place, 就你行业 and 乐中 okay. Since your those person that is your biggest enemy is your primary school. Over it, move on. Typically involves some of all of the following processes. Recognitions by the party involved into the problem exists. So, Jun, Hanye, can I take yours for example, if you don't mind, right? So, your problem is now your classmate, not your schoolmate, like your class, and next year it's going to be the same class. You must have mutual agreement to address the issue and find resolution, and effort to understand the perspective and concern of the opposing individual group. So, Hanye, 你就找你的朋友，哎 ，Hello brother， 来，我们来谈判，鸡蛋糕，你看我不爽是吗？到底什么事情可以讲吗 ？Can sit down and talk or not? If you say, hey, Hanye, please FO, WTF, WTH, go to what? Okay, then 算了，你不用跟这种人讲话。我们可以讲少一事不如多一事。天下没有绝对的敌人哦，Hanye. You never know 啊。This friend of yours might be your biggest enemy. It happened to me I do have to just suddenly ring a bell on me and today we even have a ex-classmate gathering and the best part many years ago we sit down together. He was one of my biggest enemy in my JC JC 听好来and that day when we are eating he's sitting beside me and the best part his wedding he invited me to his wedding. My biggest enemy okay. Later we found out, you know why not? Because we are very competitive in school. We always want to fight the top 3 spots. And childish, right? Later we found out it's damn freaking childish. So Hanye, okay, to have more friends than enemies. Like, but if those people who disturb you and bully you, that one is considered to me is enemy already. Okay, forget about it. Pray to them. And I happened to me when I was in primary school people will tell me, hey, 宋仲汉，我的名字叫宋仲汉，哎，宋仲的宋仲 you know what 宋仲 like funeral? They scold me, curse me, swear at me, bully me. And guess what, a few years ago, I was quite a while. Later, I found out those people who bully me, it's either now they are in Changi prison or they pass away, or they have a bad relationship. Initially, I was very happy to hear their news are like that. But later on, Junie, when I become a Christian and Catholic, I start to forgive them. 对吗? I forgive them. But honestly, Junie, do you agree? You will never forget this. Correct? Junie, happen next time your son and daughter go to school and share with you to say, I don't like my form teacher. Then Junie, you say, oh, that remind me that day when I was in Sec1. Correct? Right? So you will forgive, but you cannot forget. What makes a resolution good? The common mistake people make is setting big, numerous goals like I will be healthier. Instead of making your resolution specific with a tangible, achievable outcome, rather than say, I want to save money, determine how much exactly you want to save. So, 就你乐同 and 韩业，我要存钱，存多少？我明年要存1块钱。It's like, 就你correct, But if 如果你说I make sure every day when my parents give me pocket money, let's say $10 or $5, I make sure I will save $1 every day. So on the 1st of January, I start saving until the last day of 2024, 31st of December 2024, I will have $365. And the $365 on the next following year, I might want to buy a big Christmas gift for myself or my birthday present. So a resolution, please. If you say, Junie, if you say next year, I want to go triple science, pure science class. I want to get 7A1. Within 10 months, Hanye, do you think it's possible? Junie, do you think it's possible? It's possible. It's possible, bro. It's possible. It's possible. Please, you know why? When you were born, Junie, your parents never said it's impossible to raise you up. It took them 13 years to raise you up. Right? So your parents took 13 years to raise you as well as Kanye. So it's possible. Start to plan now, Junie. Start to plan. That means sacrifice for not playing computer games, handphone games, watch lesser handphone, but continue to watch your TikTok and others. You know why not? It's important because all these TikTok sometimes might give you information, Instagram. Trust me. All right. What is a resolution in life? Ask yourself now. Next year is 2024. It's going to be a very, very challenging year for you. If you're not going to do well for the subject that you choose in Set 3, good luck to you. Okay? A resolution is a promise to yourself. And it's something that's usually more open-minded than a specific goal. 怎么样讲呢？ Making a resolution usually entails altering some aspect of your life. 就是说你能放下你今年所做的东西，不要做了，在明年，千万不要做。Such as eating healthier, focusing on the loved one more, or managing your finance better. So, 祝你行业乐同。You may say that this is the first year in secondary school life. You may feel it very stressful because a lot of things new. Now, you have the opportunity to move on to Set 2, more space to explore yourself. Are you willing really, like this next few days, sit down and ask yourself, hey, hello, Hanye, hello, Letong, hello, Junyi, what is my plan for 2024? Uncle Raymond, 我从来没有做过这些东西 then start doing it now. 如果你们要进大学的话 every year the professor will ask you, what is the plan for next year? What kind of project you want to do? How many words are you going to write? What kind of books are you going to read? What is the plan and design this product? So for example, Hanye, Junyi, and Letong, you are a doctor. The professor asks you, Hanye, what kind of doctor you want to specialize in? So Hanye say, oh, I want to specialize in brain. Junyi say, I want to specialize in heart. Then Letong say, I want to specialize of curing cancer. So 你就要做一个 resolution. What is your plan for next year? You have to propose. 对吗, Hanye? You see, every year, Junyi, Letong, every year, your parents will say, 哎呦，我们这个小宝贝Hanye Junyi Letong Imagine that time you are 1 year old. Your parents are so happy to welcome you into this world. 哎呀，明年Hanye 长大了，要买那个鞋大号一点。Junyi 长大了，胖一点了，要买那个衣服大号一点。Letong 已经长高了，要买那个裙子长一点，你懂吗？ So this is their resolution for you next year. You realize every year they plan for your future, plan for your well-being. 鸡蛋糕 do something for yourself. Do this by also planning and help them to feel good about it. 哎呦，我这个宝贝儿子，这个宝贝女儿已经长大了，很懂事 ，very mature. Wow, well mannered and able to take care of himself. Very good. You see? I'm tired already. Junyi, can you read to Uncle Raymond for this one? But before I go on, hold on. Having said that, you realize why last few days I went for staycations. It was a bad staycation, 就寒夜。第二天我冲凉，整个 room flooded with water， 那个水跑进我的 bedroom， 差一点跑去 corridor。然后前天我睡觉睡到一半，楼上有滴水，好像那个 pipe 坏了，那个水一直流。凌晨2点我要搬去另外一个 room。So I took it a very positive, saying that maybe I can have different room views. But same thing in your life. When I go to Takashimaya, that few days I stay in Singapore staycation. When I went to Takashimaya, I can see a lot of parents who overheard their conversation. Hey boy, next year you go into this, can I mommy buy a pencil box for you for this pencil box? Then some father, hey son, next year you'll have a new CCA. Maybe you want a new water bottle. No? You realize that no? The parents already want to have a good start for their kids already. So same thing for you guys. Have a good start for yourself. Ready? Junyi, read to the class, please.
Society is comprised of different personalities with different cultural, religious, and moral standards. Every day, people have to interact at various levels in business and society. Since individuals understand and perceive concept differently, there are bound to be disagreements that result in conflicts. People have different conflict handling techniques. They are deemed effective depending on the type and intensity of the conflict. Researchers have been developing various conflict resolution methods, but their effectiveness has remained a debatable topic. Since the world has become a global village, interaction both locally and internationally have increased. Anyone willing to live harmoniously with others must master the art of conflict resolution. Conflict resolution is a complicated science requiring deep study and continuous application of best conflict handling approach.
I'm so sorry to the three of you. I cannot promise you your whole life is a bed of roses. 就是一步登天，一步青云，平平安安的，很难的。我们做人就是有 up and down 的。So I cannot promise you 行业乐同 and Juni that when you are in an adult life, people will love you forever 的。只有天下 love you forever till the day they go out to this world is your parents only. 还有你的爷爷奶奶。我除了这些人，我想不到，我不要去想到你的 uncle auntie 还是 uncle Raymond 还是谁啦啊 ，of course they will love you of course。可是这种永恒的 infinity love 除了你的父母亲跟你的 grandparents 以外我想不到谁will love you forever。Seriously no. So when you go out to the world, people will still get jealous and angry and hate you, whatever damn freaking reason Let's be honest. But sometimes I don't understand when my students and thank God my kids are not like that. Thank God, touch wood. And the kids say, "Oh, Tita, our father like shit like that. My mother like shit." Yesterday I heard from my sister, the mother was scolding the daughter for whatever reason. That's very ridiculous. But for why here I like to say something here. The only person that love you forever is your parents. And why don't you do something back to your parents by giving them a healthier and harmonious and happier life? Not just study well, to manage yourself well. Yeah, it's all like 韩烨，为什么那个24岁在 Czech Republic 拿枪去打死他父亲，杀死外面，就是他的已经那个头脑已经进了很多 hatred 了。So we have to have the conflict resolution. So next year, Juni, 乐同 and 韩烨, if you have any problem, that is why I came out every Saturday. We have a leadership study club. Assisting me is Le Tong and her sister will come on every Saturday to do drawing, to do talking, to help the youngest primary school kids for those who are autistic or slow learner or spelling they are not good. No, we just help. The 2 hours is to free up from gaming, okay, to free up from certain things, okay. And this is where we interact with people to find out, hey, there are more people. So once you have the interaction, you feel the world are better. You don't cook up to yourself. Seriously, don't ever cook up in the room. You will be not so good cooking up in the room, okay? Hi, Karin. Never come to my class on yesterday, naughty, Karin. Okay, let's go. The realities of conflict and resolution strategy. Is that Karin? No, is that Karin? Is that Karin beside you?
Yes.
Hi, Karin. Okay. Now, Juni, can you continue for the one more paragraph? The reality of conflict and resolution strategy, please.
All relationships experience conflict in one way or another, which can be resolved by employing effective strategies. According to Furlong 2020, people's interests do not coincide with families, work, education, or personal relationships. The way different parties handle conflicts determines how effectively the differences are resolved and impacts future relationships. The reality of conflict is that it exists in almost every facet of life. There's a wide range of information recorded in books, journals, and the internet on conflict resolution. Therefore, anyone willing to learn about conflict resolution can find a wealth of resources and apply what is most relevant to them.
Exactly. You see? The way different people handle conflict between Westerners and this. And then you see, Interests do not coincide with family, work, education, or personal relationship. And what about Han Ye, Junyi, and Le Dong? When you go to Set 3, wow, a big change there. That means you're no more with the same classmate. You have a brand new classmate. And then your brand new classmates, some of them will be much smarter than you for whatever reason, or some of them will be not so smart as you, but for whatever reason. And then because now it's the branding, right? The G1, G2, G3 stuff. And then maybe, I don't know. I also getting very confused. I'm not in the school system anymore. My job is to make sure my students do well in exam and pass and go to university. That's my job. So I don't really bother with G1, G2, G3. But before that, my class already got the Express, NA, and IP, or even IB student. So moving forward now, Junyi, when you're reading this part, you might realize that, oh, you mean got books to read. You mean got this. Han Ye, last 2 days I went to Kinokuniya. Wow. I was looking for things like a freak. 我找不到那本书. But I don't bother to ask the salesperson. So I'm going around and look through. But honestly, how should I say? I don't really like the staff handling one or two staff there, okay, but maybe I got a bad experience with 1 or 2 staff there. So Kinokuniya is a nice place where we have a lot of different books for you to read. And there are a lot of books about talking about conflict resolution, not just Kinokuniya, popular, online. So how many pages have you read already, Han Ye? Think like a freak.
100 pages plus.
You read 100 pages already?
Plus.
So going to end soon. How you find which part of is it very interesting? Very good, right? Very true, right? So after you reading already, 你会脱胎换骨, you will to, oh, so I can do this. Oh, wow, correct. Right, continue to read. Thank you so much. Han Ye, are you able to read the next 2 paragraphs, please? Thank you, Junyi.
Success in many avenues depends on how well people have mastered the art of conflict and resolution. Those who understand how to handle these agreements are on the winning side of many situations because they comprehend the impacts of personal reactions on others. As a result, individuals watch their words, emotions, and perceptions to avoid aggravating conflict. It is crucial to note that the conflict resolution requires adaptability. People who resolve conflicts effectively know how to bend their needs, adjust to any challenge, and eliminate any hurdles without ruining their relationships.
Well, this is very true to you, Han Ye. Very true to you and your classmate conflict. You know why not? You talked back to him and he move away. You see, adjust to any challenge and eliminate any hurdles. This is very true to you, Han Ye. You realize I like to teach whatever it is in real life. So you're able to manage your emotions, you reduce the conflict, you make sure that you have more friends than enemies. But the biggest enemy is in yourself. Why? Because your friend, Han Ye, take for example the friend who always argue with you. The biggest enemy is not you. You are not his biggest enemy. The biggest enemy is in himself. He cannot take over the 那个魔界的魔. Okay, the devil, the demons in him. Meaning that the demon is telling him, why you suffer? Go and attack other people. But if a true real person, 你看那个唐三藏吗？西游记唐三藏有没有？你懂谁吗？那个唐三藏，我的cousin，我的cousin，他说你看那个猪八戒，每次看到美女就美，他本来是要成仙的，可是他看到美女他就 blur 了，对不对？可是你看那个孙悟空跟沙僧，他知道他要做神仙。He will meditate himself. The best is 唐三藏. No matter how the outside world disturb him, his belief inside him, 唐三，你是要去取经，你要救人的，立地成佛的，你要普度众生 ，you will save the world. So your mind must be clear, Han Ye. So next year when this guy approach you, you know what you do, Han Ye? So you come to you, Han Ye, say thank you. You just say thank you, God bless you, have a nice day. Just move on. And if he dare to say the FUCK to you, you know what you do? Same to you. Then you go out. Okay? But you don't need to say the word. If you say there to you, then you just say same to you, bye. Then you move away. Okay? Next paragraph, please. Your turn, Han Ye. Mr. Han Ye, your turn, please.
The good news about conflict resolution is that it is within everyone's reach. Any person willing to learn the techniques can do so using current and well-researched information at their disposal. The only requirement is that one must be eager to find, learn, and adopt the best methods. The conflict resolution methods analyzed in this essay are based on professional knowledge of sociologists and psychologists with evidence gathered from various sources. 5 conflict resolution strategies have been highlighted as applicable to many situations, regardless of the level of conflict.
So tell me which one you belongs to. Okay. Later, let me see. Okay. One more paragraph. The next paragraph will be Le Tong. Get ready. Han Ye, next paragraph, please. Wait. This one. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Let's go.
The main conflict handling strategies are avoiding, accommodating, competing, compromising, and collaborating. The difference between these strategies is the role of conflicting parties and the effort each puts into the resolution plan. 5 strategies are derived from the Thomas Kuhlman model and have been proven effective in many businesses and personal conflict resolutions. The avoiding strategy is most commonly applied technique, especially by introverts. The main reason people resort to avoidance is that they view conflict as a bad issue. However, conflict can be constructive if handled well and both parties approach it from multiple dimensions.
So Han Ye, later you tell me which strategy you adopt with your friends. So Junie, later you tell me which strategy you adopt, okay, with your form teacher. And Le Tong, which strategy will you adopt for you moving forward? We don't talk about your past already. Moving forward for next year. Okay, back to you, Le Tong.
Strategy.
Sorry, we can't really hear you. I'm so sorry. Let's go. One more time, loud and clear. Thank you. The accommodating?
The accommodating strategy comes when an individual chooses to satisfy the other person's needs at the expense of their desires.
Much better. Very good. Quite loud and clear. Thank you. Can do better. Very good.
This technique is not commonly applied. It can be the only solution, especially in critical situations resulting in violence if the conflict is unresolved. In most cases, people use the compromising strategy that involves partially satisfying each party's needs. People compromise for many reasons, one of them being maintaining relationships. When each party finds that they have something to gain from the resolution, they are more likely to collaborate.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with you, Han Ye. So moving to next year set 2, this class will be inside your class. Will you choose an accommodating strategy or compromising strategy or collaborating strategy? Same to you, Junyi, okay? Le Tong, your case is a bit different. I'll use the new situation. So Le Tong, later you still have the answer. Will you use the yellow, blue, or red or green? Back to you, Han Ye. And then explain to me why you use that color. Let's go. Okay, Junyi, you can start thinking. So Le Tong, maybe you can think. Moving forward to set 2, definitely there will be some friends who love to be your class, your good friends, your friends. There are some will be jealous of you. To be honest, it will be for you, for any one of us in this world. There will be still people love to be your friends, love to be close to you as a BBF, best friend forever. BFF, right? BFF. And some will really don't like you. Say, get lost, I don't like to be your friend, or same as Han Ye and Julie. So what kind of strategy the three of you will adopt? Back to you, Han Ye. The classmate that he doesn't like you.
I'll use
Well-
the accommodating strategy because like
Oh,
there's some needs that probably say those things to me, but so yeah, probably like try to satisfy his.
哇哦，你真的是宽宏大量哎，大哥，你是唐三藏的化身。我佛慈悲，阿弥陀佛。No, first time now you feel good 了，韩烨，you feel good 啊？你看你把你那些痛苦、那些 stress 慢慢拿掉，这样你会招来 you welcome the year 2024 with open arms. Back to you. Thank you, 韩烨，Junyi. What about you, sir? Which one? For your form teacher. Sorry. All right, Junyi. 哇 very hard to choose on Junyi. Because you already got. Okay. So which one will you choose, Junyi? Unmute your mic and please share with us, please. Thank you.
Compromising.
Oh, compromising. Why must you compromise her? Him? Why?
Stay away from her, so you can't say anything.
One more time. Speak slowly, sorry.
Like don't do things that she don't like.
Oh, then 为什么不要 collaborate 呢？不是更好，对吗？ You cannot every time compromise him 嘛。He also have to compromise with you， 对不对 ？Correct 哦。Sometimes 不是你一定是他对的吗？他也要compromise you 嘛。So why don't we use collaborating 比较好听，对不对？啊，collaborate one another, so it's a win-win situation. I agree 啊。You also agree 啊？乐通。So now for your case for your situation. So moving to step 2, which kind of strategy would you like to adapt to for making friends in 2024? Back to you, Letong. Which color and why? Yes, my dear Letong. I'm sorry. Oh, you're on mute already. I didn't hear what you say. So sorry. I really can't hear. Don't forget, I have 2 fans here. The motor, the noise is a bit very loud. So which one will you adopt? For 2024, not just your friends, your teachers, yourself. Which one will you want to see for yourself more next year?
Collaborate.
Collaborate, right? You agree? Thumbs up. Use your emoji thumbs up. I just want to reconfirm again. Is it collaborating?
Yes.
Can you give me your emoji? Is it thumbs up? Wait, you cannot find the emoji thumbs up. Can find out. Hey, I totally agree with you, man. I totally 1000% agree with you, Han Ye. Not Han Ye. Collaborating. You need to collaborate to make yourself more confident. Back to you, you see? There you are. Collaboration. Go.
Collaboration is the desired strategy by many people that entails full satisfaction of each party's requirements. However, this may be hard to achieve at times, and people have to apply the other strategies. The last and least effective conflict management style is competing. People compete by wanting to satisfy their personal needs at the expense of other people's desires. According to Furlong, the end game of competing is division and may result in violence in some extreme cases.
You see? So competing strategy 是不是不好嘞？ You see, in the world, the countries are competing with one another. End up what happened to China and US? End up what happened to Israel and Hamas? End up what happened to North and South Korea? End up what happened to Russia and Ukraine? End up what happened to World War II, Japan and China? So competing is not saying no good, but wow, Hanye, there's a price to pay for it. So maybe you're that friends who feel that你是一个 threat 一个眼中钉the thorns in his eyes competing. So, well, if I were you, I wouldn't want to have accommodating with him. I would have none of this with him. Seriously, 你的心很大 a very golden heart. I will not accommodate with this type of people. I will just move away and don't waste my time talking to this type of people. Maybe that's me now when I get older. I want to reduce the conflict. Because sometimes you accommodate and yet he may not able to accept it. Correct? 他觉得你很假。Sometimes you don't know. Okay, Le Tong, I agree with you. Collaboration is very, very important for you. As well as Junior. Okay? So, but sometimes you must know your limit. If this person is taking advantage of you, please ask them to get lost. Seriously. That means they are taking advantage on you, they are making use of you. No. You are not a tool to be made use of. Honey, Le Tong, continue. Let me see. Oh, I'm ending already. Okay, good. Le Tong, do you mind, please? Thank you. Can you read to the class, please, the choice of a conflict? Oh, sorry, are you reading? Oh, okay, sorry. Read the choice.
The choice of a conflict resolution strategy depends on several factors. The first point to consider is the importance of the decision at end. Conflicting parties have to stop and ask themselves how important the end decision is to both of them. Knowing the weight of the decision and its place in relationships determines whether.
Where are you? I was scrolling up. Where is it? Here. Okay, now.
My screen is very laggy.
Oh, your screen. Okay, understand. Never mind. Don't stress. Relax. Read whatever you can. Don't worry. Are you here already?
People will
Determines whether.
compromise. People will collaborate, compromise, or accommodate each other. The second point to consider is the impact of the decision on the parties involved. People resort to strategies that minimize negative consequences and strengthen relationships. Lastly, the well-thought options should be assessed since people cannot use a method that is not within their capability. The conflict resolution method chosen by individuals depends on their personality traits. It is possible to predict the conflict handling technique a person will use based on their character according to the model.
Yeah, so you see, the three of you have used different techniques to resolve the conflict with your classmates, with your schoolmates, or you, Le Tong, and with your form teacher or whoever. So you realize that there are very several methods. Don't be how should I say, don't be so scared and so worried and so stressed and so paranoid that you cannot resolve any conflict. You can ask your adults, people like parents, Uncle Raymond, or whoever to help you. You're not alone to manage this conflict of things. If you can handle it well, fine. But if you cannot handle it well, find a way to do it by checking with your counselor, your teachers, whoever it is, okay? Thank you. Back to you, Junie, your turn. Management style. Is it management style? Sorry. Yeah. Impersonal. Yeah. Go. Impact. Junie.
People have different personality features that influence their behaviors and determine conflict resolution strategies. The 5 personalities believed to impact conflict resolution are conscientiousness,
Conscientiousness. Conscientiousness. All right. Agreeableness.
extraversion, neuroticism, and openness. Of the five traits, extraversion plays a bigger role in conflict resolution because it requires people to unite. The connection with the other personality traits is the extroverts tends to be more open and agreeable, implying that they are more willing to collaborate and compromise than introverts. Neuroticism and the absence of emotional stability can hinder effective conflict resolution. According to Mowat, the conflict resolution strategies can be predicted by analyzing the individual parties' personal traits. The level of agreeableness determine whether the conflict will be.
What do you think about this when you're reading this, Junie? Is it true that you also sometimes are worried that you because of your consciousness, you know, with your teachers, don't just talk about your form teacher now. It can be your classmate, your schoolmate, your friends, your cousins, your brothers, whoever that comes to you. Sometimes you may not be agreeable. Sometimes you might find that they are not acceptable to your opinion, and you feel very your neuroticism is depression, negative thoughts, things that is always not on the right track for you. So what must you do, Junie and Le Tong and Hanye? Where are you? The level of agreeable things that determine. So whether you agree or not, it's up to you, Junie. Whether you like it or not next year, that person will be there. So you either accommodate, compromise, collaborate, or compete with him or with her, or ignore, avoid totally don't care, or you just move on with your normal life, reduce your stress, and make sure that you pass all the subjects well to go to Sec 3 with triple science or double pure science, whatever. Because your aim is not just to sit there in secondary school for the next 2-3 years. Your aim is to go for university. And this is very important in your life because you answer to your parents and to your own future sake. Conclusion, Hanya, are you there? You need to read the conclusion for Uncle Raymond. Are you there? Go toilet 了 Okay. Go toilet 了 then 就 Can you listen to what I'm saying? No. Go toilet, of course, cannot, like, cannot bring the laptop there. So let's talk a bit more about before conclusion when we wait for Hanya to come back. Huh? So, Junie, so next year, we don't talk about your form teacher anymore. We talk about yourself. I believe you do have good friends with you, right? There's certain friends you think that you don't want to make smile. So how are you going to move forward for next year? So while the two of you, can you please complete here while waiting for your friends come? Can you type something, the two of you? Because Hanya has done already. So maybe you can spend some time now. Type it out. What is your resolution for 2024? Hanya, sorry, Junie and Le Tong. And if you say you want to study hard and pass well for next year, 2024, that is your resolution. That's your plan. What is your strategy to do that? Is it you're going to spend 5 hours every day study? Do all the 10 years assessment books or attend more tuition, pay attention in class, write down notes, all these things. Go. Okay, so while waiting for Hanye to come back, Le Tong and Julie, can you put your thinking hat to talk about more what is your resolution so we can end this one by today, all right? Oh, next week is 30 years already. So fast. Okay, Hanya, never mind, you just came back. Junie and Le Tong are doing this one here. Okay, so give a while minute first. So Hanya, while waiting for them to write something, before we end the conclusions, Hanya. So because what is the CTA next year? What is the CTA? I forgot already, so sorry. The CTA is what? Hanya.
Oh, my CCA is table tennis.
Whoa. So you have to practice a lot for going for competition, right? Wow. What kind of competition?
Oh, national championship.
So are you going to represent Singapore for Olympic?
No, it's
Huh?
the national. So all the secondary school in Singapore will compete against each
No,
other.
you didn't answer my question, my dear. Do you want to represent Singapore to play in the Olympic? It's a two
Not really,
different
because
question.
I just play as a hobby
Oh, okay, fair enough. But how long have you been playing table tennis?
for like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know.
So primary school you don't play table tennis.
Yeah, but 闲嘛，闲着玩。It's
Oh,
not like
闲着玩。
it's not like I have a CC or something. It's just like
那如果你平时没有在学校 practice table tennis，你去哪里 practice？你跟墙壁玩？
I can rent the table tennis table at
对了，那你跟谁玩？
my father.
哦，OK，在楼下。Then
It's at the table tennis. Like it's like you rent like a place where like there's like table tennis table. It's
okay,
like
where is it?
at Harvey at Bedok. Something like the Tampines Hub one.
Oh, okay, happy at Bordeaux. Yeah, yeah. I supposed to go there that last week for police job, police duty.
You should come.
Okay,
It's very
it's
fun.
very fun now because my cutting here also got free table tennis. Yeah，我很久没有打乒乓了，很久没有打了。我以前是很 crazy，在我年代，那 HDB 楼下有很多 table tennis table。Okay, guys, Junior, Hanye, Junior, Latong, are you done? Please send the answer now. Please be fair. Okay, I give you another 5 more minutes, because you all need to be fair. Hanye already submit already. Okay, while doing that, you are still thinking on what to write for resolution and strategy for Junior and Latong. Hanye, can you read the conclusion, please?
Building a successful relationships requires people to study the science of conflict and resolution. This allows people to build families and interact with strangers in unexpected situations. In any conflict, people tend to avoid compromise, compete, collaborate, or accommodate each other to reach an assignment.
Agreement.
Agreement. The 5 personality factors highlighted in above influence the conflict resolution. Above influence the conflict resolution style to allow conflicting parties to find an amicable situation and avoid destroying their relationship. Thus said, it is crucial to analyze the individual personalities before selecting a particular conflict management style. No single conflict handling strategy can be applied to all situations. Since conflicts arise from different aspects and different individuals differently, each conflict should be handled independently. The goal is to reach a solution that will minimize negative consequences and have a positive, long-lasting impact on relationship building.
So thank you. Junie and Le Tong, please type your answer in the Zoom chat and then I'll paste it inside my Microsoft Word. So Hanye, you see, we handle different things. So 一笔归一笔，不一样。You and your classmate is your classmate, and you and another friend is another friend. So you have to separate different. So no single conflict handling strategy can apply to all situations. So maybe the other friend is maybe conflict in terms of study or conflict in terms of maybe small little matters. So you cannot compare. So you must have a positive and a long-lasting relationship building. It's very important. Like I say, there is no permanent enemy. There may not be also permanent friends. Some friends might betray you. Some friends might stick with you through thick and thin. It all depends on how you see it. So Han Ye, you must be strong. Same as Junyi and Le Tong. You must be strong and brave. My dear Le Tong and Junyi, you have to understand the one that you're writing okay, it's not just one sentence. By right, my other set 2, 3, 4 is 100 words. So if you're writing one sentence so short, it's okay, but too short. You cannot be just one resolution like that. Okay, nothing wrong, but you are going to set 2. So I urge the two of you, like what our dear friend Han Ye did. Let me see, I can pull out Han Ye's the Han Ye, that time you was doing the what? Let me see. Let me see, I can stop. Okay, give me a minute. Han Ye，那是你 send 给我那个我再给大家看一下哈。对呀，看。Give me a minute, I paste and show to the class. Let's go into share the file. Okay, look at this one. Look at Han Ye one, you see? Okay, something like that. See? Something like that. Okay, 81 words. Now you understand what I mean? You are no more primary 6 or no more set 1. You're now going to be set 2. So you have to write more. Nothing wrong with that. To pay more attention during class, my resolution is prioritize my mental health and read more books. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this is something like that. So what is the strategy? Okay, right. So this is from Han Ye. So it's best that you can add some more to your resolution, Junyi and Le Tong. So now let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about, conflict resolution. By looking at this chart here, okay, for example, look at conflict resolution worksheet for kids. We don't say you are kids. So first of all, conflict resolution strategy, collaborating. So Junyi and Le Tong, you are going to have collaborating next year. You want to find the solution that works best for you, but you also want to make sure you take into consideration that other people's needs as well, and also people needs you. Okay? Thank you, Junyi. They read it together, they check it if they would prefer a better different one, they look for a second copy, you see. So this is an example how you collaborate with your classmates, with your teachers, with yourself, competing. You want to do whatever works for you, and you are not interested in how they work for others. That's not very good. Competing means you only care for yourself. A bit selfish, nothing wrong, because you want to improve yourself. They ran through the library to stat sheet first. Wow. First come, first serve. Compromising. You want to find the solution that works best for all sides involved, even if it's not your number one preference. You want to find a solution for all sides. Oh, that's, can see, you are very compromising. That means you only care for others rather than yourself. They take turns and play rock, scissors, paper to decide who reads it first. Okay, very open. That means you give a fair chance to people. All right. Avoiding. You don't like arguments, so you just move away from the problem. So, Junyi, Han Ye, so this one way, avoid conflict. You move away. Time give up. Team give up and doesn't even make it to the library. So don't bother to scissors papers. Don't bother to run and get the books. Don't bother to read it first. I just go and ebooks and look in the Google search. Accommodating. You don't voice your opinion and accept whatever solution is presented to you, even if you don't like it. So that's you are Hanye with your these friends that you don't like. It is decided to take it home and team accept without discussing other options. Okay lah. Never mind, never mind. If you want to follow, I follow you. Just take it lah. I can accommodate. I can go home and read the books with you. You see, this is the one, the features here. Then you have to decide big problem versus small problem. Example, is this a big problem, Hanye, with your friend? Or is it a medium problem, or is it a small problem? How do I deal with this big problem? How do I deal with this medium? Or small problem, I ignore. You see, I can use avoid. If it's a big problem, are you going to collaborate or compromise or accommodating? Ta-dang! You get it, huh? Conflict or resolution step. Okay, this one you don't need to say how you move on the steps. If you want to, make it bigger. You can see a bit not very clear. So how many percentage that you have? I think this is if you have done. I still can't really see. Does it work? Does it work for me? Does it work for me? Let's find the solution. What is the pros and cons to accept all these methods here? Okay, so conflict resolutions for you next year 2024 is: are you going to collaborate to improve all the subjects? Are you going to compete with your classmates to get the top 3 and EduSave award? Are you compromise with to work as a team in the history investigation, geography investigation? Are you avoid that people who always disturb you when you ask them to study together, they make a lot of noise? Are you going to avoid them? Are you accommodating for those students who are very slow learner? You're willing to accept them to your team. Are you done, children? What about your strategy? That's your strategy, huh? More fruits, huh? Okay, thank you. Le Tong, are you done? What is the strategy for your to pay more attention in class? Okay, now Hanye, I want you to choose for me 3 words. Wait, okay, choose for me 3 words. 3 words out of here. Any 3 words.
Despite, following, and from.
Despite, following, and this one, All right. Okay, now I'm going to make a sentence that the 3 words that you choose for me. Okay, give me a minute now. So, Le Tong and Juni and Hanye, please choose any of the 3 here, please. Thank you. Okay, you see that, all of you? Hanye, Le Tong, and Juni, do you see? Despite going through so many difficulties and following a series of SEC events, I will take it from here and be more positive and strong. Okay? Get it now, Juni. The 3 words that you choose for me. So I form a sentences already. Okay, this will be something like that in the future that we're going to learn English. That means on the spot. So Han Ye, choose three. Once you choose your three words already, can you do the same what I do? Bracket the words that you have chosen. Okay? So Le Tong and Junie, bracket the words that you have chosen. Thank you, Le Tong. That is your strategy, right? I saw it already. Thank you so much. Give me a minute. I need to put Le Tong's the strategy first. Okay, now I give you a few minutes to think about it, this one. Okay, form a sentence now and type it and share with the class. Go. I went over the fence onto the pavement outside my house. I went over the fence, walked onto the pavement. That is outside my house. Then I saw Uncle Raymond running naked all around the place. Thank you. The end. Okay, thank you, Junie. While waiting for Han Ye and Le Tong. I, Le Tong and Junie, the longer you take, I cannot end my lesson. Han Ye and Le Tong. Very good, Junie. If you want to do the second one, go ahead. Okay, the more you practice, even though you have the first one, even though I say do one sentence, but if you want to do the second and third one, I don't stop you. The more you do, the better you are. That's not for me, it's for you. After doing my homework, I walked across the road and went to the park opposite my house. Yeah, 真是的，乐彤，乐彤 where are you? 乐彤 where are you? I can't see your face. 为什么你自己一个人去那个 park 没有introduce 我，没有 introduce， 没有叫我跟你去，还有你的 sister 这么自私的，讨厌！谢谢你，乐彤，剩下你行业，stress 掉，stress 掉。你要不要给我 sentence 哦？
还了。
哪里？我都没有看到你给我 sentence，哪里有给？
my
哦
sentence.
哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦，快点啦！After doing my homework, after completing my homework, after I have done my homework, I walked across the road and went to the park opposite my house, and I met my boyfriend. Junie, I went over the fence onto the pavement outside my house and go secretly meet my girlfriend. Okay, back to you, Hanye. Come on.哇，韩燕，你这么久啊？不是你嘞？你今天的头脑的那个 mechanic 有点慢。Hey, bracket the word. How do I know which word you're using? You look at Letong and Junie did that. Despite following a group of gangster, I came up from them and became my own gangster group. 你从那个黑社会出来，你组织另外一个黑社会哈，是吗，老大？叶哥好，他们每次叫最后一个名字，玉哥、叶哥，还有乐彤哎，彤姐，鸡蛋糕我们好像变成黑社会了。Okay, thank you very much. Despite following a group of gangster, okay, not a gangster， 就是一个黑社会，一个黑社 ，a group of gangster, not a gangster, a group of gangster。哎呦，你做梦，你现在还 holiday mood 啊？不可以现在啊，when school open, please do not do that 哈。Okay, thank you. This is just a little example, a simple example for next year. Okay, now this one you can joke If like that I will give you only 7 upon 10 on 100. I'll give Jun and Le Tong 8 upon 10. Okay. So this will be this type of test where you have to take it seriously next year. No, I will be recording inside your Excel spreadsheet. At the end of every month, I will send it to your parents directly and to you also. Okay, I will send it to my GLC colleagues to say, okay, this is the amount from Han Ye. Okay, so they will test or even face-to-face exam. Okay, thank you very much. I will see you later.